my channel. My name's Rose and this is where I make art videos and share my art journey with you.
Today's highlights are me drawing on this big sheet of white blankness, which just basically means that I'm gonna slightly increase my canvas size, or the size in which I draw. And I'm also gonna be using these cute little baby pink mushrooms or pink oyster mushrooms as my inspiration for drawing, and I'm gonna try to replicate those cute little streaky lines and textures they have. So that's what I'm going for, and let's see what happens.
The sketch was honestly really fun to do, and I really enjoyed painting the oyster mushrooms as her hair, and the swirly thingies are kind of like mutations of the mushroom as swirls around her. So I really wanted to replicate the texture of the mushrooms like on the hair and wherever I wanted.
And now it is time for painting, and I just, the first step when you're painting with watercolors especially is to kind of like,
take your kneaded eraser and squish and squish everything out.
So yeah, that was the color palette I whipped up at the last second, kind of. I'm not sure if I'm gonna be using the exact same colors for the entire painting, but that's like a really good color palette that I can't say discovered, but yeah, I kind of played around with, and it looks nice, so you can use it if you want. But anyway, I just couldn't wait longer, so I went in and started painting the skin or the base color for this painting. I wanted everything to be tied and look kind of uniform, so I just chose the base color as Jaune Brilliant, or otherwise known as peach. Now something I did right here was that I went in too dark with the peach on the legs, and you can clearly see that, so I was kind of very vigorously kind of rubbing it off with the damp brush to get the extra pigment off. It did kind of work a little bit, but it didn't exactly erase the entire thing. Anyway, so this is one of the most satisfying part, or the techniques that I've learned from watching other artists use watercolor, that is painting the lips. And it's like gives a translucent effect, like you put the darker amount of pigment, like the part that is closest to the mouth, and then from there you kind of like dilute it and reduce the pigment as you come down. So yeah, I've not really mastered that technique yet, and I really suffer with that. I just most of the time make it look really like a matte sheet, put a matte lipstick on or something. But yeah, that's just something I wanted to say. That's what I was thinking anyway. And now for the blush, or like painting the cheeks, I just basically did those two strokes, as you can see there, with the same color, Jaune Brilliant, but it was mixed with a little bit of pink. I don't know what exactly the number is, but yeah, that's the color that you see right there. I really love how the face is turning out right now. I just like the transition of colors and the way I painted the cheek. And now it's time for the swirlies around her. I was really excited for this part because I kind of knew how to kind of do that silky thingy. I don't know, but I really love how the swirly silk texture it has, and I really enjoy doing that. Now I'm just gonna darken up and take like a darker color and paint those little ornament thingies at her legs. I don't know, but it kind of gives me the tribal-ish vibes, and that was exactly what I was thinking when I was drawing it. But I really liked it, so I let it stay. And I'm just gonna darken up the pink little streaky mushrooms on top of her head, and I'm just darkening everything else around. So wherever I need pink, I'm just like eyeballing it. Wherever I need pink, I'm just putting it here and there. And so after all that, I really needed to darken up the shadows because the contrast wasn't exactly the best. And so I just kind of mixed purple, even though I have another purple on my palette. I need to mix this one in order to get the color I wanted. So this is how my painting looks like right now without adding the purple and stuff. It's not the end yet, but it's the middle stage, so I guess it's just the beginning. So yeah, I just really like how pinky it looks. I did add the shade of camera. So I did add the shade of camera, and I'm still really confused about the dress. I'm like really scared about that. I don't know what I'm gonna do. But I just took that decision. I took a leap of faith, and I put the pink color as the dress that she's wearing. I guess that did work out. I'm just like very chill right now. I'm just not forcing myself to complete it because I want every step to be careful and cautious. Okay, it is time to paint the background, and I'm so excited as well as kind of tense because I did really plan to paint the background in the beginning of the, when I planned the painting, but I just really didn't go in with it in the beginning itself. So I'm not really sure about this, but I really like painting backgrounds because you can just really eyeball it, and just taking that paint is just really satisfactory. So that's the contrast, as you can see right there, and that wasn't really the best. So I did some major changes of camera, and this is the end result. I really like how it turned out. Don't you guys forget to subscribe and turn on all notifications so that you can know whenever I upload, and also make sure to like this video and comment down below and tell me what you think of it. So I just put this little filter on it, and this is how my artwork looks like now. I think it's so cool. I don't know what you think of, but I mean, just look at that. So thank you for watching, and I have more videos on the end screen if you want to watch. Hope you enjoyed.